Hey there everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization Revolution. And this one out in, quite frankly, almost record time based on how I've been in the past. I did not want to keep you guys waiting, not when we were at such a critical point in this game. Because Domination begins now. So we're going to get right back into it with our capital city of Berlin. And at the end of the last episode, we had just conquered the Zulu city of Zimbabwe. They had attempted a pitiful, given us a pitiful offering for peace, but we turned it down because we just want them dead. They are not worthy to exist in this world. This world will be all German, and they are going to be the first stepping stones to that path. Their capital, Zimbabwe, has already fallen, and it is time for the rest of them to go down. So without further ado, let's just end the turn and see what happens. Counterattack. Let's see how that goes. Progress? Nope. It fails. Or it will fail. It fails. Nice try, Zulu. Ooh, that didn't look good. My eyes didn't deceive me. I'd say that was a French battleship. Oh, by the way, sire, you will be pleased to know that we only need to capture 3 additional enemy palaces to win a domination victory. Interesting. And Exalted One, we have discovered the secrets of banking. Now we can build a bank. Alright, so let's go for university next. And the culture of our people has allowed the great person Albert Einstein to appear in the city of Berlin. If we develop 13 additional great people, wonders, or converted cities, we will be able to build the United Nations and win a cultural victory. Good to know, but we don't care. We are not going for culture. We are going for domination. Alright, so first step, let's get a barracks going in Zimbabwe. And the Chinese want to threaten us. He can point that finger that he's got caught in that book at me all he wants. He's upset because of this blockade I have here that he cannot get past. And it doesn't help that I'm about to blow up his little toy galleon. Yeah, I'd be upset and probably point my finger at people too if they blew up my little wooden ship. But alas, sucks to be him. Alright, everybody into the city. We need to recuperate. Advance, everyone. It's alright, we can just advance. No need to hold back. Let's see. Alright, looks like we need to shift around a little bit. Because this is a dead end. And let's see. Yep, that is indeed a French battleship, and it is a veteran as well. Very dangerous. Very dangerous indeed. Alright, we will wait one turn before we press our attack against the Zulu. Meanwhile, we've got some pikemen that we are going to upgrade. Oh, darn it did it to me again. And by again, I mean last episode, I was trying to upgrade units, but instead it made me turn them into an army. I hate when it does that. Alright, well, I'll send you over to the Chinese front. Oh, and by the way, based on what I was talking about, this 5th pikeman army came into existence because of that accident. That should be an upgraded unit, but alas, it is not. That is sad. A couple knights, just a couple extras. Just so we can do something with these 2 individuals we got out there. Alright, let's take a look here. You know what? We're going to use you to add 400 gold to our treasury. Just so we can start getting some immediate effects. Hold tight. I'm tempted to settle you, but we're going to hold off on that. I have a better idea. Alright, end the turn. Again, that French battleship just lurks on the outskirts of my territory. He wants information. He wants to know what I'm doing. And I don't blame him. Taking another person's capital is indeed big. I would want to know what the heck was going on, too. However, apparently, my conquest of the Zulu was enough to make Tokugawa want peace. He is afraid to challenge me now. It also doesn't help that Mao Zedong converted a city of his in the last episode, so he cannot afford that kind of cannot afford to make war with me with that happening. So yes, we will make peace for now, Tokugawa. Your destruction will come at a time of my choosing, not your own. And our fame is growing. Prince Hector of the Phoenicians has sent me a caravan bearing exotic gifts, including 8 amazing magicians. You know what? We shall view the trophy room. Let's take a look and see what we got here. A nice way to relax and soothe our nerves before conquest. Alright, magicians, entertain me. As well as my audience. Okay, you were making each other disappear? Oh, there he goes, he reappeared. Also looks like you're killing each other in some cases. Swear to God, I just saw someone shock another. Anything? I said I wanted to... Okay. Oh, there's another disappearing act. Yeah, let's see what else we got. Apparently we have some nubile dancers. Entertain me, ladies. Come on. Look, we're about to go on a conquering spree, alright? We need to be entertained so that the men's morale is up. We also need the audience morale up as well, because they need to see this conquest. Well, that one guy there in the background's really happy, jumping and spinning. That lady's cheering him. Upper right-hand corner there. Alright, let's go back. What else we got? Past the magicians. And we have our dancing bears. I mean, again, can you imagine just one of them get really upset and just start running amok right now? Just like mauling everyone in its path? That would be scary. How the heck do you tame a bear to do this? I just don't know. I really wonder if this actually... if they actually used to do this, make bears dance like this, or even if we still do it today. I just don't know how you tame a bear to do that. What else we got? Ah, the amazing acrobats. You'll be the last thing we see. Come on, guys. Dazzle me with your acrobatics. That one guy's jumping, but we need more than that. You know, in addition to that kind of acrobatics, it amazes me how either how strong these guys are, being able to lift people up like that, or how light they are. I wonder which one it is. Maybe it's a combination of both. But they're picking up other people like it's nothing. Man, I'd love to be like these guys. But alas, here I am sitting on a comfy chair, playing a video game, getting fat, soft, lazy. Enough of that. Back to conquest. Alright, well, I don't like sending you wounded, but we need to move fast. So let's go. Break them. Break them hard. Excellent. That's one down. Break through their lines. Smash them. Their defenses cannot hold us off. They're gonna run out of troops eventually. Aha, the defenses are already falling. Push forward. Finish them off. More victory. Bring me more victory. Send in another knight. Charge! Take them out. End. They are overrun. We have won. The Zulu city of La Bamba is now ours, and we have taken 12 gold pieces. Nope, that was an accident. Doesn't matter. It's going for La Bamba anyway. Get everybody in there. I could be mistaken, but I do believe that was the Zulu's last city. We will find out, though. Actually, you know what? Let's try this. I have an idea. Something that could be very useful to us. Scout. Alright, hold steady, everybody. Everything is proceeding apace. Exactly as I have foreseen. End the turn. Exalted One, our wise men have discovered the secrets of university. Now we can build a university. How ironic. And we could also build the Oxford University wonder. Again, how ironic. I never would have guessed. With university, you can build universities. And even more, and in particular, you can build one of the greatest universities in the world. Oxford University. OMG. Okay. And apparently we were the first to discover university. As a result, we received this bonus. +1 science in each city, and that amazes me. The fact that Napoleon did not discover that. I am absolutely amazed. Alright, let's go for gunpowder. And our economy is booming. Gold reserves are over 500 now. As a result, a great person will appear. And the next economic milestone will occur when we have over 1,000 gold. Shaka wants peace, but we will fight to the end. No, keep your paltry gift. We've been through this already in the last episode. You are no match for me. And it's time to wipe you clean off this earth. This battle will wipe you off the continent. Whether it will wipe you off the face of the earth, I do not know yet. Oh, actually, you know what? Before we do that... Oh, darn it. That time he's got a spy. Doesn't matter. We win. I'm amazed there's a spy there, but not one in his capital. When I took that. Meanwhile, we're going to capture this great person here. Thomas Edison. A great person whose name I can actually pronounce. This is amazing. We're going to hold you in reserve. Squash them. Squash them all. His peons are no match for my elite knights. Under my great general, who does not have a name. I don't know who he is. He's just my great general. And that does it for the Zulu forces on this continent. And that does it for the Zulu forces across the entire world. The fortunes of war have failed him. And his last city of, name I'm about to botch, Umfolozi, okay, has fallen. I should enjoy my victory, but beware. One day, another time, another game, the Zulu Empire will rise again. I see. Well, you lose. You lose. Sacking production in that city for the moment. Alright, let's see. Upgrade these knights. Let's scout. Alright, so hopefully you'll give me infiltration perhaps? Nope, you're going to give me repeat abilities. Those were exactly the two abilities I did not need. And in the meanwhile, let's blow up another toy Chinese boat. Shouldn't be a toy Chinese boat, but they are. Chinese were, fun fact, I don't know if I ever pointed this out in a previous video, but at one point the Chinese were poised to basically, a long time ago, long before the English, French, and all the European powers did so, the Chinese had a great fleet which was poised to set sail and discover the whole world. That's right. The Chinese should be the one. The Chinese should have been the greatest trade empire in the world, not the English. But what happened? Well, apparently the Chinese emperor ordered all of their boats to be burned for some reason. I don't know why, but he did it. They had a great fleet, and he ordered it to be burned. I wonder what was going through his head when he ordered that. No idea. But something to think about. What would the world be like today if the Chinese were the ones who had discovered everything and not the British or any of the European powers? Alright, let's... wait, we don't need you on a spy anymore. So let's end this turn. The French have discovered the mysterious ancient artifact, Ark of the Covenant, which will give them temples or cathedrals in all their cities. Interesting. Ooh. Oh, hello. The Chinese are getting serious now. Nope. Not yet. Let's take a chance. Can we win? Yes, we can. Even with his own cruiser, he cannot win. You lose, Chinese. Alright, King's Own Knight. What do we got? Infiltration. Perfect. Alright, everybody. Yeah, into the city. Let's see, let's send one unit that doesn't have infiltration. Okay. The Stealth Knights, we'll send you to hold it. I didn't actually not realize I had another army in there. My bad. Alright. Alright, No, don't want you building a harbor. Alright, let's end the turn. Exalted One, our wise men have discovered the secrets of gunpowder. Our cities can now utilize sulfur resources for 3 extra resources, and we can build riflemen. Good. Let's take a look here. Alright, everything is in place. Exactly what we need. Good to know. So, we now get, we just built the, what the heck's it called? The East India Company. So now we get one plus trade square on all ocean tiles. Alright, works for me. But now, alas, it is time to step things up even more. The French are not going to know what hit them. Because we are about to go into overdrive on their asses. I have been saving all this for just such an occasion. But first, let's discover Atlantis. We can now build cannon units. We can now, we've discovered the printing press, which gives us 1 plus culture in each city. And we have discovered industrialization. We're the first to discover that, so now we receive plus 5 gold in each city. Interesting. Now for the next phase. Yes, complete the study of steel. Now we can build battleships. Research a new technology. Combustion. What do I have here? A Blitz Knight? Okay. So I'll give you Scout. What do you have? What the heck is with all this Scout and Blitzing? It's really annoying. I'll rush another knight for the heck of it. You know what? Just for the hell of it, I'm just going to give that. That's a useless ability, but you know what? Doesn't matter. Just link them up. That was somewhat wasteful, but you know what? I really don't care. Because here comes the fun part. Complete the study of combustion. And now we have discovered the secrets of combustion. We can now utilize oil resources. And now we can build the Panzer tanks. Military advisor. Check that out, everybody. Knights upgraded to Panzer tank army. Look at that. The game almost couldn't handle what just happened there. Look at this, everyone. Remember what I said. Time to go into super butt-kicking mode now. This is the culmination of our grand plan. This is where it all happens. Attack! Attack! Blitzkrieg right through them. This is the culmination of our plans. They weren't ready for this. No one could possibly be ready for this. Smash through them. Smash through their lines now. This is conquest, everyone. This is how you win a game as the Germans. This is the culmination of all these episodes. Domination at its finest. This is how you do it, folks. Spring an army out of nowhere. No one sees it coming. Even if the Chinese do have tanks themselves. We'll be respectful of his territory for the moment. Now the French are gonna get hit very soon. It's all coming into. It's all falling into place. That's what I wanted to say. I'm so excited I can't talk. Although, granted, that's not too unusual for me. Just to make sure that things go smoothly. Get some ships going. It'll take two or three turns to prepare for it, but actually, you know what? Let's just get you to the front lines as well. There's no need to hold back. I think this episode's going to end a lot quicker than I thought it was going to. We shall see. We're about a little under half an hour into it. Let's see what happens. So now, the scales of this game have changed completely. Not only do we have the edge in domination now that we've wiped the Zulu out, we have seized the technology advantage. And we are currently cultural leader and tied for economics with the French. Let's go for the corporation. Factory? The factory? And just switch everything to factories. Except for Berlin. That's just gonna rush out more battleships. Even though it'll take some time, it doesn't matter. We're depleting our gold resources, but alas, doesn't matter. Our plans have finally come to fruition that we can afford it. Alright, get everybody moving. Get everyone mobilized. There's no need to play defense anymore. We are on the attack now. And let's make sure that Mao knows it. Mao will fear us. The Chinese will fear us. Ma Cao will fall. Form a fleet. Well, let's take a look here. Let's go around. Let's see what you can do, Chinese. If you have a tank army, you might be able to make a quick counterattack, which will slow me down, but not stop me. Let's see, I was hoping that I'd be able to rush another battleship, but alas, I made a mistake there. Doesn't matter. Alright, it's time for the French to know that we are at war. Yeah. I've heard all these lines before Napoleon. Board the boats. And everybody take position up on the hill. The battleships will cover you. We're going to go for a serious blitzkrieg with our massive panzer tank army. Look at all that. 9 tanks. And our great general is on his way. Let's do some scouting. Hold tight. Hold tight, everybody. Get everything sailing. Everything goes forward. We don't stop until everyone has fallen. Oh, look, little toy ships. Little wooden toy ships. What fun. Let's just blow them out of the water. They're burning wrecks will tell the tale of my passing. Of the day that the French lost. That the French disappeared. Because they were no match for the Germans. All that technology and all you have are pikemen. And pitiful cannons. Attack! Take Paris. Meanwhile, let's first sink that little toy boat. A wooden galleon versus a battleship, please. You didn't seriously expect to have a chance of winning, did you? Keep pushing, guys. Just press them. Their city will fall. Nothing stops us. Formidable tank army, though. But no match for our own. If he's defending with tanks, then he's about broken. I have no idea why I have 0 attack power, but I'm not complaining. That glitch just played out to my favor. I just got another great general. One who can keep up with my forces. Excellent. We have captured the French capital of Paris and taken all of their great people. Your threats don't frighten me. So let's see. have one army in reserve. And let's get everybody else rolling. Man, I'm stuffed up right now. Sorry, guys. So excited. Alright, let's deploy you. That will be our landing point for our campaign against the Japanese. But first, it's time to deal with the Chinese. Alright, Mao, what do you have? Can you stand against me? I didn't think so. Keep blasting, guys. Take them out. We might be dealing with some resistance here. Ooh, and the Chinese score a victory against one of my best Panzer tank armies. That is not good. But we must continue to press forward. Man, these Chinese are not determined to hold on until the last. They are formidable indeed. But it's not enough. For all those efforts, you have but inconvenienced me. Matsao is mine. We regroup at Matsao for the final push on Beijing. Jeez, I'm really stuffed up right now. I don't know why. Sorry, guys. Alright, let's take a look here. Beijing. That will not fall easily. Get some ships up there. And you can hold Xi'an. Alright, everybody aboard. This just in, sire. A government change. The French have replaced their democracy with fundamentalism. Fundamentalism, their ground units will receive +1 attack, but libraries and universities will cease to produce science. Well, you just lost your best science city. Your best everything city, actually. So I can see why you'd be religiously devoted to take back your capital. But I'm about to make things even harder for you. Just building stuff at random now. Doesn't matter. Domestic issues don't concern us anymore. Only conquest. Even if we are sophisticated. I don't care what you have to say, Mao. Point at me all you want. Nothing you can do can frighten me. Especially since I'm about to do this. Exalted One. Our wise men have discovered the secrets of flight. Now we can build the ME-109 fighter units. Excellent. The ME-109 fighter, built in Berlin. That's just some extra icing on the cake. Take him out. Well done, boys. What's we got? I only have one more unit with infiltration, so we'll have to be cautious about this battle. But nonetheless, we're still going to plow on ahead. I am confident in my force's ability to prevail here. Keep pressing. Take them out. Blast them to smithereens. This is a somewhat closer battle. You know what? That might have been premature, but I did not feel confident about the way that was going. But it doesn't matter, because now we can just counterattack and wipe them out. That's what the power of Blitz is. And nothing the Chinese can do can stop me. Now, Beijing has fallen. And we have captured J.S. Bach. Excellent. March, everyone. Just march forward. Do not stop. Attack! Keep the Chinese on their toes. Soon the Japanese will feel our wrath. You've done well, Iron Riflemen, but we need you to hold Paris. Just in case the French try something. I doubt they will, but one can never be too careful in this day and age. The Japanese do not yet realize the predicament they are in, that there are forces deploying right outside their territory ready to finish them off. Everything is proceeding as I have foreseen. Build a factory. Let's see, now, I wanted to keep going into that Emperor Palpatine bit there, but my mind just drew a blank. Everything in this game has proceeded as I have foreseen. However, what I could not foresee was my own ineptitude with creative smart lines. Oh well. Who needs to be witty when you can just dominate everybody in your path? One palace is all that remains. You want peace, Mao? I say no. Screw you. You've been an annoyance this entire game, and it's time for you to go bye-bye. Yes, I will not conquer everything you have, but you will lose. You will be banished from this continent, forced to live on the islands. As your people flee before my might, Yokohama is now mine. And now, I believe the Japanese are starting to figure out what's about to happen to them. I am now at their doorstep. Right there at their doorstep, ready to strike. First, everything must land. Everything is coming. The plan is finally coming together. It has been for some time, but now it's time to wrap it all up. We have the Japanese surrounded on 3 sides. Look at this. Tanks to the south. Battleship to the west. Tanks to the north. Battleship in the east. Or northeast, rather. Ships in the east. Tanks in the east. They are surrounded. Completely and utterly. This is just such a fine display of military might, if I do say so myself. Now quickly it came together. With more on the way. Interesting, a Japanese cruiser. Alright, we will give them one more turn to figure out what they want to do. However, in preparation for the new world, we're going to change governments. We've been a communist society almost from the beginning, but now it is time for us to drop that. The people may not like that at first. Let's see, especially since the Japanese have just become a democracy. Good to know about the culture, but it does not matter. So, we need to declare war, so alas, we cannot become a democracy. What we can do, however, is become a republic. A government where the people will have say in government affairs. It cannot be a republic unless the people have power. So, the world will be... The world was united through force and communism. But democracy, or a democratic society of some kind, shall prevail in the end. I was a vicious and cruel conqueror, but as a ruler, I shall be benevolent to my people. And as for you, Mao, I will accept your terms for peace. There's no reason for us to be at war anymore. You are beaten. Keep to your little islands, for you are nothing to me now. The 7th Battleship Fleet. Very well. It is time for you to die, Japanese. Now, once again, observe the force that surrounds you. On all sides you are surrounded. And with only pikemen. Arshigaru pikemen, to be precise. What's interesting about that is that Arshigaru are untrained warriors. Peasant warriors, almost. Japanese warlord Oda Nobunaga was in particular famous for using them. He was able to increase his numbers very quickly through use of Arshigaru. But alas, peasant soldiers will have to die. It is a shame that at the end we cannot face true trained warriors, but it does not matter. Conquest is conquest, and this game must be brought to an end. We saved the weakest for last, apparently. I expected more of a fight from the Japanese, but alas, this is what I get. There's no point in dragging it on any longer. Finish them off. Now we have Matsuyama. And now for Kyoto. .128 attack power. You're no match for that. That's almost that's more than 4 times your strength. Come on, guys. We have massive amounts of attack power. They are nothing to us. Kyoto can't hold on for much longer. They're pulling at strings now. They're pulling at strings to survive. And thus, that is what shall happen. It is time. All forces surround them. Completely surround the Japanese. Send everything. So now, Tokugawa, what will you do? I said I wasn't going to drag this out, but you know what? Just for the show of it, I'm going to. So that everyone can sink in the glorious military might that we spent the entire day accumulating. That's 8, 10, 13 tank armies. Panzer tank armies now surround Kyoto with full naval support. The Germans are not to be trifled with. This is what happens when you mess with me. You cannot win. But you shall have one turn to say your prayers. Let's see, you know what? Let's do this for the fun of it. Drop with that settler off. Don't need to worry about building in these cities right now. Now we will fight to the end. Your last gasp for breath is nothing. Keep your paltry gift. You know what, just for fun. I know I've proven the might of my armies, but I want to see what my advisors have to say. The Japanese are no match for our mighty armies. Let us crush their feeble warriors. Their most advanced unit is the cruiser. Their people are also uncivilized and may be lured into joining our civilization. I know they will be lured into it. They'll just be lured into it by force. Because we will fight to the end. Keep your paltry gift. 25 gold is nothing. So, to celebrate our victory, we will build a new city. But what shall we name it? Well, we shall name this the Glorious City of Jerdam. No. Let's do this. Jerdam Vic. German Domination Victory. Yeah, I couldn't think of anything better than that, but you know what? Who cares? This city was built to celebrate our victory in German domination. Jerdam Vic. German Domination Victory. Now it is time for the final blow to be struck. Ninja Panzer Tank Army. Wipe them out. We have captured the Japanese capital of Kyoto, and we have also now have Confucius. If we can defend all of our capital cities until the end of the turn, we will win a domination victory. And the fortunes of war have failed the Japanese. Their last city of Kyoto has fallen. I must enjoy my victory for now, because one day they will rise again. And he's pointing out that sword to make a point of it. I understand. End this turn, guys. Because this game is at an end. Victory for the Germans. Domination. Only Mao Zedong and Napoleon Bonaparte are left standing. Tokugawa, Ieyasu, and Shaka Zulu are no more. The continent and all the capitals belong to us. Celebrate, everybody, and raise your voices, because we have finally reached the end of this game, and victory is ours. So, guys, thank you so much for sticking with me throughout this episode, throughout this series of Let's Play. And I can assure you this won't be the last game of Civilization I do. As a matter of fact, the next game is going to be... The next game has already been planned and is almost all set to go. I just got to get around to starting it. But the next game will be a Japanese technology victory. That was the second most requested Civilization and game type victory requested of me back after the original Let's Play. German domination came in first and Japanese technology came in second. So in the meanwhile, let's just take a look at our rank in history. We surpass all in the annals of history. Not even Winston Churchill can hope to match me. How about the histograph? Look at that. Toward the end, just look at how quickly the gray bar grows that represents the Germans and how quickly all the others fall. I smashed them so fast they had no idea what hit them. Alas, the AI is no match for my military prowess. Alright, guys. So, thank you so much for watching this edition of Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization Revolution. I really, really appreciate all the support you guys have given to this channel, and that's just all I can really say. I honestly always keep a close eye on the stats for these videos, and I'm always so happy to see how much attention that these get. So again, thank you so much, guys. You're the ones who make this channel. And I know my update speed is usually pretty slow, but I need to do something to try and beef that up. In particular, I'm looking into getting a new computer pretty soon, hopefully. Hopefully, I gotta try and scrounge the money up for it. But hopefully, if I can get that, that will boost my update speed because I'll have a faster machine to put these together and edit them. Oh, jeez, pardon me, guys. Something caught in the back of my throat. Well, I was choking up here, crying. The game is done, and I just don't know what to do. Well, I guess we'll just do another one, right, guys? Alright, so alas, thank you so much for watching this edition of Let's Play Sid Meier Civilization Revolution, and stay tuned for the Japanese technology victory coming soon. In addition, who knows what else I may try and churn up. More title graphics and After Effects, you can definitely count on more of those. There's some videos on Halo Reach I've been wanting to do. If anyone's actually ever... I would actually encourage you guys to take a look at those 2 Halo Reach chroma key videos I made. I'm actually really, really proud of those. Some special effects stuff there. And eventually I'd like to get back to finishing up my Destiny Let's Play series, even though that really didn't get too much attention, but I just want to get it out of the way, just so it's there, and that it's complete. I don't feel right having it up and not finishing it, even if it has been 7 months since I updated it. Jeez, I cannot believe it's been that long. Alright, guys. Well, that's it. CCS Media Design, signing out.